Okay, hi everybody, Hazel here. So, for those of you who might be suffering with maybe a little bit of stiffness in the lower back for whatever reason, depending on what your sport or discipline or just lifestyle choices at the moment, if you're sitting at your desk all day, sitting at home, driving, whatever that might be. So, I just thought I'd go on and do a little bit of release work with some trigger point balls, or if you don't have trigger point balls or spiky balls, maybe grab some tennis balls or a dog ball just to release some tension in the lower back. Bring yourself down onto the floor. So if you don't have trigger point balls or therapy balls, then tennis balls are great substitutes to use, or even a dog ball. So we're going to start at the base of the spine. So we're going to roll yourself down to the spine, walk your feet in. Make sure you don't go on any bony landmarks. You work on the soft tissue to release the soft tissue, which could be holding tension and tightness. So please be aware where your spine is and where any bony landmarks are, and we don't work on the bones. So you're going to come up through the spine, place the balls into the fleshy bit of your bum, so right in the glutes, so you might feel a little bit of tension and tightness, and where you feel that, you want to just gently sort of relax the body and let the muscle mould over the balls, which is a little bit catch-22 because you might have some pain or discomfort. But try and let the ball sort of go into the muscle. Don't you push into the ball here for the moment, just to let the tension go and the tightness go, otherwise it's just angry on angry. And just move laterally so to the side, you just swivel your hips one side then the other. And then bring it back. Gently lift up through the spine into shoulder bridge. Then as you come back down, move the balls. I'm moving them slightly inward. So I'm hitting the top of the sacral spine maybe, and then side to side. So you might hit your SI joints here slightly, where the pelvic crest meets at the back of the sacral spine. And again, I can feel a little bit of tightness here on my right hand side. So I'm just going to hold there and breathe. Just a few nice, deep, wide, full breaths going in there, and then move the fascia. Then I'm going to come up again. I'm going to come up further now, so I'm coming off the pelvic crest, right around the QL area. I'm going to move laterally to the side, and again, I'm just going to hold there. Then I'm going to sway my knees one way and back, and I'm going to go the other way. So as I drop the knees down, I feel more pressure on that side. So I'm just going to hold and breathe. And come back to the centre and go the other side. And just start to tune into your body and see if you notice any differences from one side to the other. And then as you bring it back to the centre, I can feel much more tension on my right side than I can on my left. And I'm going to come up through the spine, so I tilt the pelvis posterior backward, and I'm going to peel up. I'm going to come up. So I'm heading up now, either side of the spine, coming down on the tissue, bringing the spine down, so I'm having to let go. Not grip on my glutes, relax my glutes, and then, so I exaggerate the arch in the back as my pelvis and glutes move towards the floor. Then move side to side. Now this might be a little bit more painful, hitting QLs, a little bit more tightness, bottom of the rib cage. I'm just going to hold there so I can feel that quite intensely. Breathe. Then I'm going to tilt in towards the balls, so I'm putting pressure on the balls as I lift up, curling through the spine, coming up into bridge, and then I'm going to take the balls slightly wider here, so I'm at the bottom of the rib cage, hitting that, and then I'm going to move side to side. So you might find the balls might go out to the side here, so just readjust them. Depends how far you're moving on side to side laterally. Now I find it again much more of a tightness on the right side, so I'm just going to hold there and breathe. And for you it could be different areas, so again listen to your body and just feel. So if you push the breath deeply, widely, and that 360 breath into the rib cage, so it's deeply, widely, fully into the breath, pushing the ribs into expansion, exhale, releasing down, releasing the tension, then come back down through the spine. All the way, so it might be a little bit tender, so I'm really feeling those tender spots there. Coming back up, going to move the spine. Straighten my arms, I've got the balls in my hands, come all the way down to my glutes. I'm going to hit that piriformis, I'm going to move side to side. I'm going to cross the knee over here and move side to side. So just putting that glute on a little bit length, I'm going to hold it on that one side. So if you wanted to here, you could come off the other ball, you could lift yourself up, keep the knee crossed and roll on that ball there. So I'm doing some circular motion, go up and down, and you can go sideways, because obviously muscles don't just run in one lovely straight line. So I'm going to do the other side as well, just to look at balance. Oops, ball, roll away ball. So right in the glutes, cross it. So this side more stiffer, a little bit more tightness on the glutes, hitting the piriformis, maybe a little bit, if you're obviously the sciatic nerve runs down there as well. Off L4, 5. Gently mobilise it. And again, where you find that tightness, a little bit of breath work, and let the muscle mould over the ball. So you're sinking into it with your glute. And then move it around, move the fascia. Uncross the legs, come back down. And a nice one I like to do as well, one ball, put the ball underneath the glute, roll onto it, roll off to it. Move it around the pocket of the glute. So a nice little bit of release work. Now it could be quite tight on that side. What you can also do is stretch that leg out. Bring that leg back in, roll over to the side, move the ball. Lift it up, find the work. Let the knee drop out. Lengthen it, shorten it, bring it back up. So I'm just going to do the same on the other side. So I'm a little bit more tension on this side than the other. And just notice the differences, just tune into the body, see what you feel, just see what happens. Bring it back up. And then go, just relax, remove both balls now, both of them out to the side, tilt the pelvis, just lengthen up through the spine, pushing it through your feet. Switch off your glutes here for a moment, relax the glutes, push through your feet, toes down, nice deep breath in. And then slowly come back down, mobilising the back, all the way through that lower back, and release. Stretch the legs out, make sure the feet roll out in and out, just to loosen off your hips, hands to the side, just the head, shoulders and neck. Bring the chin down, and just give me a few nice deep breaths here. Every time you surrender the breath, you can just relax your body a little bit more, so it gets heavier, softer. Releases any tension, any tightness, any discomfort you might be feeling. And then if you think about bringing the tongue to your roof of the mouth, draw your lips together and have your teeth apart. It just softens the whole of the jawline, so you're not gripping in that area. So you can stay there as long as you want. I'm going to just bring myself out to this, so just mobilise through the back again, come back down. I'm going to roll to the side to lift myself up. And there you go. So you can either have trigger balls, tune-up balls, tennis balls, dog balls, whatever you feel. Just a nice little release of the lumbar spine. Enjoy. QLs, more tiftus, lots of muscles running either side of the spine. Enjoy. Bye.